Good day, panels, and welcome to our project proposal discussion. Our title is Application of Climate-Smart Agriculture Technologies on Rice Farmers of Pagalanggang, Dinalupihan, Bataan. And our members are Austria Catherine Joy, Briones Victor, Cruz Kimberly Ann, De La Rosa, Kit Neal, Javier Rainier Christopher, Manalo Carlo, Medina Ray Cristina, Quintos Carlo Jake, Dimog Julius, and Yandok Dea Katrina, and we are the Group 2. Moving on to our project rationale, agriculture is said to be the backbone of the country, and here in our country, which is the Philippines, rice is one of the common staple food. However, rice farming today faces several agronomic, environmental, and political challenges that are related in the intensification of rice production, like deceleration of growth in rice yields, soil degradation, soil depletion, growing water use, increasing water and air pollution, and climate change that is very relevant in today's farming. As a group of future agriculturists that are concerned to uplift and develop the agricultural sector while having a goal to preserve the environment, climate-smart agriculture practice was conceptualized. Moving on to our next slide, which is the introduction. The Philippines as an agricultural country produces different commodities for the country and for export. According to Ricepedia, the Philippines' total arable land is 5.4 million hectares. But on that note, there are major constraints to rice production involving the following. First, socio-economic issues like high-cost input, insufficient facilities, lack of financial capital that is very relevant and the biggest problem of farmers. Next is the environmental issues like climate change, declining of land area, pollution of water, soil, and air because of the harmful chemicals that farmers use. Next is the political issues like law implementation, which one of the biggest struggle agriculture faces today. Moving on to our next slide is the statement of the problem. Due to the social and economic importance of rice in Southeast Asia, its high production inevitable has environmental impact. Approximately 11% of arable land is used in the world. And according to Barker et al. 1998, rice requires double or triple the amount of water other than cereal crops that produces the same dry weight. And because of that, increased number of environmental problems like dying rural communities and concern of worldwide food shortage are some of the changes must occur in agriculture.
SWOT is defined by the strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats which can be classified as the indication of farmer and land farm condition. At this point, SWOT explains and describes what must be developed and what shouldn't be doing, reduced, and minimized. But the most important here is that it represents the real and main problem to be solved. What would be developed more and what shouldn't be stopped, minimized, and reduced. All statement states based in commodities with the different positives and negatives. Through this, we can easily manifest the real state and condition in land farm and the farmer.
Goals and objectives. The project has a goal to employ climate-smart agricultural technologies applicable to the farmers of Pagalanggang, Dinalupihan, Bataan. Specifically, this aims to, first, aware the farmers on the risks and effects of excessive fertilizer and pesticide application to the soil, water, atmosphere, as well as on human health and other living organisms. Next, teach and introduce to the farmer the climate-smart and sustainable agriculture techniques. Next, utilize the readily available animal manures and crop residues as organic fertilizer to eradicate the number of pollutants on the environment due to fertilizer application and reduce soil acidity. Next, introduce hybrid seeds to the farmers that are pest and disease resistant to minimize the application of pesticide and others like agrochemicals. Next, diminish the input cost of the farmers every cropping season. Next, protect the soil, water, and atmosphere from pollution and possible contamination. And last, promote healthy environment and sustainable utilization of natural resources. The climate-smart agriculture will help farmers to diminish the input cost and utilize the natural resources through awareness on how to mitigate the problems they might face in different seasons and how to manipulate their resources. The project plan shows the step-by-step activities that will be implemented. First, one of our members visited the farm last December 4 to December 8, 2020 to do an ocular inspection at Pagalanggang, Dinalupihan, Bataan, to know the existing problem in the farm and how we can help farmers on how they can utilize their resources. From December 9, 2020 until January 15, 2021, we brainstormed as a group and crafted the project proposal aiming to help farmers in the application of climate-smart agriculture technologies in the rice fields. On January 20, 2021, we are scheduled to conduct an interview to the farmers and organize a lecture about climate-smart agriculture on January 25. It is also important to have a demonstration of the project. The reason why we set January 30 for the demonstration about organic fertilizer and biopesticides making. Lastly, we are expecting a positive result from the implementation of the technology scheduled on February 2021, but it will depend upon the cropping season. As a team, we are assigned to monitor the site in Pagalanggang every weekend, and consultations are open anytime via phone calls if there are any inquiries. For the evaluation, our overall plan is to employ the various techniques on climate-smart agriculture to the rice farmers in Pagalanggang, Dinalupihan, Bataan. We are looking forward on the positive effects on the application of the new technologies that will increase the income and yield of farmers by having sustainable resources, strengthen their resiliency to adapt climate change, and to help reducing agriculture's contribution to environmental problems. As a team, we planned any possible solution on the existing weaknesses and possible threats to enhance its strength and grab the emerging opportunities. We are also ensuring the benefits of our proposal for farmers to teach them the correct practices. Being environmental and economic friendly is also a guarantee to secure its long-term effects.
This project will be disseminated through face-to-face lectures, discussion, and application in technology shared and included. Application observed when actual visit and consultation done to see and present the development of their land application regarding of what being discussed and explained in the lectures. Its impact has significant change. Wide adaptation of it provides and beneficial to all, especially in the different municipalities. If technology works, introduced and becomes successful, dissemination of information of what's the best in farm, all barangay or some of the barangay and neighbors follows. And there is a possibility that they wanted to take lectures and application for their farm commodities. Expensive equipments, materials, and facility are not necessary nor needed. Organic application like fertilizers and insect repellents will do, and provided in the barangay and in farmer as farmer knows how to use and started to raise livestocks. Equipment and facilities and its purpose needed to their farm. Most of it are talk about the trainings. Not all farmers undergone trainings. They work by their skills and own tactic knowledge. As this is the era where everything is separated, adaptation is their need. These equipments and facilities presented to them has a great impact to understand and work based on what is new and convenient to them to this era. It helps create more productivity and convenience that can help our farmers. Farmers could take them. The way we describe to them the beauty of upgrading era of farming.